What's going on, Aries? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for November 2022. So, in this reading, Aries, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding November 2022. But before we begin this reading, Aries, as always, I would like to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, Aries, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Aries, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Aries. So without further ado, I am going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you, Aries, for November 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Aries. Alright, I mean, it's a little too many cards, so I'm not going to take them. Keep them in mind, though. Alright. Alright, Aries, let's go ahead and lay out these cards and see what is going on here for you. Okay, Aries, definitely some interesting stuff that you have going on here for November 2022. I like what I see here. There's something about like a really crappy foundation that's been in your life for a long time that finally comes to an end, and someone helps you destroy this foundation. So some of you, this is literally going to be like someone helps you identify a limiting belief that you have, and it like just destroys your whole reality, because that really can happen. People don't realize how much our beliefs create our reality, and when you change one belief, you literally start to attract a whole new slew of circumstances, people, and opportunities, okay? Others of you, though, this foundation is going to be something like physical. So some of you may have like some sort of health issue that comes up and then it's over with. And it's something that, some sort of shitty foundation, you work on it and you get through it with the help of other people that I think actually have your best interest in hand. This could be some sort of like professional or something, all right, Aries? But like, let's just start this reading off with the Queen of Wands. This is your opportunity, Aries, the Queen of Wands. You know, I'm getting you're going to be having a rejuvenated sense of passion. At least that's your opportunity. Being very passionate about your life, you know, attacking life with a certain boldness that most people do not have. Queen of Wands also in your opportunity, no matter if you're more masculine or feminine. I just have to say it, I do feel like you're going to be having some good sex in November. Like I do feel there's going to be, could be some sort of passionate thing happening in that regard in the bedroom. I don't know why I have to say that, but I do. Then your challenge is also you be getting passionate about your work. Some sort of shitty foundation blows up that then allows you to double down on your passion. So that's in alignment with like the limiting belief goes away, or some sort of healing happens that then like you're like let's say you're an athlete and somehow you get like you're some sort of healing that occurs, like, so just as an example. But you have the Emperor here, Aries, as your challenge. So on the one hand, I mean, this is your energy, so I do feel like you taking control of your reality could be a little bit difficult for you. Like you could feel, I'm definitely getting that, Aries, like you feel like there's something in November that's out of your control, and it's almost like you just have to like hope that it goes good. Okay, so some sort of major, and I feel like it has to do with like the shitty foundation that was in your life for a long time. You're doing everything in your control to work on that shitty foundation, whether it's a belief or some sort of thing that you have going on. All you can focus on is what you can control. And as long as you do that, you're going to be okay. But I'm just sensing that if you worry about, like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Things that are out of your control, it doesn't really benefit you. So just be aware of that. It's going to manifest differently for different Aries. In your overall general energy, Aries, you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Tower, and you also have the Eight of Pentacles here for you. So I'm getting, like, some sort of shitty, like, limiting belief, or actually, like, a location that you're in comes to a sudden end that allows you to get going in your work. Like, there's some sort of like healing that happens in November that then allows you to tap into a certain level of productivity that you never even knew existed. I don't know what this is. Some of you, it's going to be a relationship that goes away, that then you just have all this time to be productive. Or for some of you, it could be both a relationship that goes away and some sort of other thing happening. But I don't know, we're going to have to clarify what that's about. I'm just getting it's a good tower. You know, it's a good tower moment for you, Aries, all right? Now, let's go to what you don't see coming here. You have the Seven of Swords, you have the Page of Wands, and you also have the World card here, Aries. So this isn't what you don't see coming. You're definitely due for an upgrade. It has to do with that foundation, right? You are entering into a new physical phase of your life that I think includes better health, wealth, and genuine happiness here. But there's something, and it's going to give you more energy. Like, after November, I feel like you're going to have more energy somehow. Like, more energy to be a leader, to do what you want to do. But, like, you do have the Seven of Swords here, Aries, in what you don't see coming. So there could be some sort of deception or some sort of scheming thing that is happening to you. So I would just remain vigilant about that. This also could have to do with a relationship for some of you, where someone is like offering you love but is not really revealing the whole truth. And that could have to do with that foundation, but I actually sense it's more deep for most of you. I don't know. All right, we're going to have to clarify in a minute. But then we go here to your advice from your spirit guides, Aries, and you have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and also the Moon card here in your advice from your spirit guide. So definitely some sort of self-loving, like loving yourself, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles, like some sort of practical foundation. Shitty foundation comes to an end that allows you to love yourself more. I don't know what this is in your reality that makes you doubt yourself, or it makes you like not like push forward as much as you could. Like, there's some sort of thing that goes away that allows you to just be genuinely happy. And it's the Moon here in your advice. So this is about embracing the unknown here, Aries. You know, also being aware of your subconscious mind. There is something about your physical life changing, but then you have subconscious programs running that are just going to pull you back. Like, for example, like, I remember the first month that I started like making more money than I thought I deserved subconsciously, like, you would just find a way to get rid of it. It's literally hilarious. Like, there was something about like when I first started making like 10K plus per month, it was like I couldn't believe it, and so I would just waste it, or something would happen because I subconsciously thought I didn't deserve it. So there's something about like when this shitty foundation finally goes away, it allows you to move forward. It allows you to take full control of your life here. When the foundation goes away, make sure that you're not just, caught up in the physical world has changed, now I'm good. No, you have to be working on your inner practices so that you can double down on that physical change. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Right? And so this also could have to do with like love. There could be on the horizon a new love relationship coming in, but it's more to do with like big, I don't know what this is about. Let's go ahead and see why the Tower is here, Aries. There's something about justice being brought into your life here. So yeah, let's see why justice to a shitty foundation. But also I'm getting not many people may recognize this as a big deal besides yourself. Oh, I'm getting that. All right, let's see why the Tower is here, Aries. Let's do 2 more here for you. Why is the Tower here in your overall general energy? Or something may happen that you... Yeah, I don't know. The Tower in your overall general energy, Aries, is clarified by the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles here. So I'm just getting you I don't know, you may have to put your money up to get some sort of like impersonal guidance here. I'm just getting, you need it, like, the Tower moment could be somewhat conscious, like the 2 of Swords to the 3 of Pentacles here. It's funny because the 3 of Pentacles is also in your overall general energy right next to this. 3 of Pentacles has to do with learning something about yourself, developing a new skill, but also, like, getting help from other people. Like, there's something that you have to do here. Like, you may have to put your money up, the King of Pentacles, you may have to put your money up here to destroy a shitty foundation, and I'm just getting that it has to do not with like a general institution, but this could be a like you hire a coach that then destroys a limiting belief. I also think this is part of your destiny, so it could happen whether or not you try to make this happen. Sorry if this is confusing, Aries, but this is just what I got. Like, some sort of shitty foundation you thought maybe it could never have gone away, or you weren't even aware of how much it was affecting you. Does this make sense? I don't know. Let's just keep going here. All I can say is you're investing in yourself here. It's really good. Let's see why the Queen of Wands. Let's see why the Queen of Wands is here for you, Aries, in your opportunity. Opportunity. Let's see. Why is the Queen of Wands here in your opportunity, Aries? Queen of Wands in your opportunity, Aries, is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and also the Tower again. All right. Yeah, there could be some sort of new beginning that you have in love that destroys an old foundation, is what I'm getting. For a lot of you, like, this Tower almost is not related to the other Tower. Like, there could be multiple, like, lightning strikes from God for you. I do feel like there's a new beginning in love with someone here on the horizon for you. Could be part of your soul family. You have the 4 of Wands for me. That's the card of soul family coming through, but it does destroy it. I mean, it could, if you're not in like an open relationship and you're in a serious thing, it could, or either way, it destroys some sort of other foundation, some sort of new beginning that you're very excited about, by the way. You're very excited about this as well. Also, whatever this shitty foundation is, a limiting belief, some sort of physical thing that you overcome, once it is gone, which it's going to be here, as long as you focus on what you can control and just go with the flow, it's almost like it shifts your timeline, and that limiting belief or whatever that Tower is for you, it could be a place you're at, a person you're dealing with, once it goes away, they're part of that foundation that goes away, you then just, it's like you shift to a different timeline where it's easier for you to manifest things. All right, that's what I got. All right, let's go ahead and see why the Emperor is here for you, Aries. Why is the Emperor card? Yeah, I feel like you're dissolving stuckness in your reality. Like, it's like almost like your life has been going like something happens that like causes you to just skip like 10 steps in November in a really good way. But let's see why the Emperor is here. One more, Aries. Why is the Emperor card here? The Emperor in your challenge is clarified by the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and also the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, so I feel like your challenge is to stand up to yourself here against some sort of, like, injustice in your reality that's going to create a lot of stability for you, right? The Seven of Wands in your challenge is coming through as like defending yourself or like stepping up, putting yourself out there, putting yourself on the line to potentially get hurt in order to defend yourself and your long-term vision for your own stability going forward, right? You have the Four of Pentacles here. And you also have the Five of Swords here. So I don't know what this could have to do with the Towers about. Like some sort of shitty foundation gets blowed up, but it's like, it's happening because you've had enough of something. And then you take action finally against some sort of perceived aggressor or like... I'm just getting like your engine is being replaced. Like if you're like, let's say like you're a car, like you're Aries, and then you still have this, okay, I'm getting a vision. You still have the same external body of the car. The car is you, like let's personify the car. But then you get like you get like an amazing engine and you get like new rims, okay, put on your being in November. But it has to do with you having courage. You know, like having a lot of courage to do something here, all right? And it's going to put you into a new timeline. So let's go ahead and keep going here. Let's clarify where the World card is here in what you don't see coming. Why is the World card here? Eight of Wands. Three of Wands. The World, again. All right, so the World card is clarified by the World, the Three of Wands, and also the Eight of Wands here. I feel like you got a big demon off your chest. That's a major upgrade here that allows you to really think deeply and far into your life. And it could have to do with making new friends. Like there's something, once again, you become somehow a well-oiled machine. Major upgrade, potentially biggest upgrade of your life. The only thing is, once the upgrade happens, once the limiting belief or that tower gets destroyed, or gets improved or gets remedied, there could be this feeling of like, well, what do I do now? You know, you get like a big demon off your chest, but then it's like, what do I do now? And I think what you're gonna do is either really double down on your work or get new relationships or do both. Right? So anything that you're passionate about. Usually people are passionate about what? Like their work or a hobby or a person. All right? So that's what I see. So definitely like good stuff. It's just like you could be facing like a private battle where some of you could be public though, definitely. But for others of you, like if you're like an Aries sun, could be private. If you're Aries rising, could be like public, this battle. Hello? Now let's go ahead and move down here to your advice from your spirit guides. Let's go ahead and see why the moon. Why is the moon card here in the advice from your spirit guides, Aries? Let's see. You might have to get clear on your own like hierarchy of values, because usually when people are confused about life, like they're just drifting through life, it's because they don't have core values or core principles that they live by. So you may want to develop certain core values, core principles, and then life doesn't become confusing because you know exactly what you have to do according to those core values that you want to live by. And you could be setting those in place as a result of some sort of major transformation with that tower coming out. Definitely a lot of renewal energy. Let's see why the moon is here. All right. Interesting. You have the Queen of Cups popping out, Aries. You have the Chariot popping out. You have the Queen of Wands again, and all these. So, interesting energy that you have going on here, Aries. As you can see, the King. Now in the advice, you have the King of Cups, the Moon, and the Queen of Cups right there in the advice. So there could be something about a love situation that seems unknown, but ultimately it's moving in the right direction with you and someone. And then it's just going to pick up speed. I honestly feel like in November you might be feeling trapped, but as long as you can be passionate, you have that Queen of Wands here energy. There also might be a choice in love that you have. You know, there could be someone that you have a lot of emotional, love for, and then someone that you're more like passionate about, they're more exciting, and you may have to have a difficult choice between those things. Or alternatively, you could be manifesting someone with all these qualities. But you'll know what it is for you, Aries. I hope that this reading resonated with you and provided you clarity and insight, and I'll talk to you next time. This is the Autistic Mystic.